Live-in proof. We're ending the month of August off with $45,000 cash collected for the month of August. Guys, I'm 17 years old. I promise you guys this shit is possible. The reason I'm able to hit these record months and whatnot, it came down to systems, right? Because as a barber coach and whatnot, in the beginning when I first started, I literally started selling a program when I didn't even have a program. That's what my mentor told me to do, right? To pay his program off. So there's so much systems I had to set up. There's the baseline top of funnel content I have to do, and then there's the setting, texting the appointments, making the appointments happen, booking the calls in, and then on top of that calls, the sales calls, and on top of that fulfillment, and then on top of that onboarding, and then on top of that just wearing all the caps, right? And the way I actually got here was leveraging, was actually delegating that, was simply just handing it out to other people. Right? Giving these certain low leverage tasks to certain people. I got a setter. I got somewhat of a closer, right? I got someone doing my content, editing my content. So a lot of my time goes into the stuff that brings me a massive ROI. And if you don't know what ROI is, it's simply return on investment. You need to make sure your time is worth a lot more. That's really it, right? Because you only have so much time. I think time is the most valuable currency we have in the modern day, right? And I think you could agree too. Because you can't take back time. That's the most valuable thing. You can take back money, right? But you can't take back time. So your time is so valuable, and what you do with it is what counts. Your input to it is what counts. What's funny is that I haven't really done that much work, like a crazy amount of work this month, right? But the reason and the way I was able to do this was simply leveraging, was outsourcing stuff, setting, texting appointments, doing all this stuff I didn't want to do anymore, right? There was no point. Right? So a lot of stuff I focus on, I get massive ROIs on. My ads, my content, my marketing, my top of funnel stuff, my lead magnets, my stuff that actually gets leads, right? And then everything else is low-key handled, right? With everything, all the systems in place. So what's different from 20K a month me to 45K a month me is simply systems. You need to have certain systems in place, right? I used to take, 2 hours on a sales call, 1 hour to close the dude, the other time to onboard them. Now it's 25 minutes to close someone, right? I don't waste no time. And on top of that, it's like 5 minutes to onboard them. Super bulletproof onboarding system. And how did I get access to this? How are you how is your onboarding system so dialed? How are your systems dialed? How are you hitting 45K a month at 17? How are you doing this stuff? It was simply systems, systemizing everything, literally everything. Right? So for you guys, just to give you guys a word of advice, if either you're starting your coaching business or you're already in the coaching space, systemizing basically everything down to the T. As a CEO of your business, right? If you're running your business, you need to make sure your days are actually blocked out for certain things. So Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays, you take sales calls. Thursdays and Fridays, you take client fulfillment calls. Saturday and Sunday is all your marketing for the rest of the week, right? You want to block it out because you don't want to have, a lot of you guys are juggling everything at once. You got content, and you got marketing, right? Content marketing, and then you got sales calls that day, and then you're also talking to clients, whatever. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I still somewhat do the same thing, but the more I've blocked it out, the more days I commit fully onto one thing, the better result I always got. And that's why I'm able to obviously hit $45,000 this month. I'm paying that shit out right now to my bank account, right? How many lives have I changed? So much more lives, right? Everything is constantly, now I'm finally starting to see the fruits of my labor. Now I'm about to go get fucking, a meal with my boy that just flew out here, starting his fitness coaching business. I'm actually gonna help him with that. From my hometown actually, which is super sick. We're gonna go get some food, wrapping the month off amazingly, right? It's a good month. Am I settling? Hell no. Am I happy? Am I proud? Yeah, I'm gonna take my win, right? I'd say this is a pretty good accomplishment at my age, but we're not stopping. We're not stopping here. It's really just a number on the screen at the end of the day. How much lives did I impact at the end of the day? A good fucking amount to make that much, right? So that is a really good feeling on top of the money I'm making. But the money, it's not even the number. It's like what I'm able to do with this money now. Okay, I can pay rent, I have food. Now I'm still sitting with a chunk of money that I could put to a fucking new car if I wanted to, a new mentorship if I wanted to, right? So what money can do for you is really, really, really amazing. I could go travel, I could go do this, I could go, I mean, if I really, really didn't want to, I don't really
I wouldn't have to work too much, right, to live like a pretty average life, right? People settle at 10K a month. A lot of you barbers have scaled to 10K a month, scaled that personal brand, scaled, in all aspects of your life, but you just haven't monetized. Boys, I'm 17. I am living proof this is possible. You guys see all these barber coaches, and I know a misconception is like, oh, I don't want to be a course seller. I don't want to be this guy. I don't even sell a course. I sell the mentorship. It's one-on-one. That's the difference. Course, mentorship. Course videos, 1 hour long. I don't sell that. I sell mentorship, one-on-one access with me. You guys should be doing the same thing. You guys should be monetizing that, because I promise you, this is living. I am living proof of really what's possible with this barbering stuff. A year ago, 2 years ago, I was literally an average barber. Today, I teach barbers for a living. I scaled my business in all aspects. I teach it for a living. I make a shit ton of money, making over $40,000 a month at 17 years old, living in my dream penthouse, you guys, right? So at the end of the day, I'll tell you guys this, and I'll leave you guys with this. If you guys want to truly learn how to do this and whatnot, I've been cooking up something really cool, where I help barbers that have scaled. Not only help barbers who scaled, who want to scale, to 10K months and scale their social media and personal brand first, but once you actually scale that, which is a lot of my barbers have been doing, right, that I'm working with, now they're like, oh, okay, now what? Brand deals, sponsorships? Nah, start coaching, bro. Coaching has changed my life, and I truly think the info space is so untapped. Right? The info and coaching space is so untapped, and you need to take advantage, because it is a gold mine. It's a gold rush right now, right? So if you have scaled, if you are a barber who has scaled, who has something to teach, who has something, some wins under their belts that you can actually teach and whatnot, or if you're a barber who, wants to learn, who wants to actually start, not quite coaching yet, but build their personal brand and start, whatever, making more money, making, over 8 to 10K a month first, and do all of these things. Either you're the first barber who's already scaled, who wants to start coaching and whatnot, just like me, or you're just an average barber quite yet. You're still, you're still learning, and you want to scale, learn how to, do social media and market, get more high ticket clients, raise your prices, whatever. One of the either or. DM me on Instagram, guys. Hoku Arnold. Just simply text me that you guys came from this exact YouTube video. That'd be super sick. But truthfully, DM me. Reach out. You guys don't even have to get sold on a program. I have so much damn free game nowadays where, you guys might not even need a program. You might just need 1-2 videos that might change your life, right? So just reach out, and I'm truly here to help you guys out. But anyways, if you guys actually enjoy this video, this raw talk, me being just completely honest with you on just kind of just how things work, just to give you guys like a base summary, truly let me know. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. And if you want to learn how to exactly do this, you guys can actually book a call with me or my team. I'll actually end up probably taking the call, to be honest. Only if you're quality, only if you're actually ready to go. If you actually want to know more and whatnot, you can ask me questions on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram in the link in the description as well. But anyways, this is the raw life of a 17-year-old entrepreneur making over 45K a month. Let's go. I'll see you guys in the next. Peace.